Hi, my name is Destiny and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is part 2 of my favorite like winter fall fragrances. So I have a little bit more niche perfumes in this collection. I think I have one designer, but if you want to see part 2 of this video, please keep watching. So the first one I have here is Malone, and I love this fragrance. Oh my goodness. The lavender note in here is gorgeous, and I mean gorgeous. Okay, it just smells so like warm, cozy, relaxing. Like, oh, it smells like a just big, warm hug, if that makes any sense. The most affordable one from the other perfumes that I have here. I heard people complain about the longevity. I've never really had an issue, to be honest. And this bottle is about like 2 years old. And there's times like I will spray it and go to bed and I'll wake up and I'll still be able to smell it, especially like on my clothes, and stuff like that. But if you like lavender and perfumes, or if you just like really cozy smelling perfumes, I would 100% just like give this like a test or a smell and see if you like it. The next one I have here is, this is from Jo Malone. I love Jo Malone. Like, I think out of my whole collection, I believe Jo Malone is like one of the brands I have the most perfumes from. It'd be like Jo Malone, Byredo, and MFK, like the most, like the houses that I love. I feel like they just do realistic smells so well. And I know they don't necessarily last, but like you kind of go in knowing that because like they're not perfumes or eau de toilettes, they're like colognes. But this is the intense ones, and this is actually vetiver and golden vanilla. And so this is not one that I ever thought I'd purchase, I'll be honest with you. I feel like it's very strong on the vetiver, and it does lean quite masculine, to be honest, but I actually really do prefer like more masculine or unisex fragrances, to be quite honest. I'm not like the most girly girl in terms of my perfume, but honestly, I think I sprayed this in Sephora on a tester strip and I completely forgot about it, and it was sitting in my Sephora bag, and I went to like pick up the bag and like throw it. Like 2 days later, I picked up the bag, went to go throw it in the garbage, and as I go close to like the bag, I'm like getting this like just gorgeous, like sweet and like woody smell, and I'm like, what is that? Like, and at that time I had sprayed so many perfumes with the tester strips, and there was like three to five tester strips in the bag. So I had no idea what it was, but it was like radiating from the bag, and I couldn't believe it was so strong. So I like went through and I'm like sniffing, and I picked up the one and I was like, oh my God, is this the Jo Malone one that I like sprayed? Like the fact that it was like projecting so well, and it's, when it had settled, it smelled so, I mean, granted, it smells amazing in the opening, but like the fact that I could still smell it after was like amazing, and it smelled so good that like I knew I had to purchase it. And ever since then, I feel like this is kind of what made me fall in love with vetiver. And I know like vetiver usually is more like in like men's fragrances and things like that, but I love the note of vetiver. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it smells so good. And I feel like with the golden vanilla, just brings it over the top. And I think that if you like unisex smells, if you like woody smells, if you like unisex or masculine smells, you definitely have to try this thing. And honestly, I cannot wait to top this with Kayali Vanilla. You guys, I'm telling you, it's gonna be amazing. I just know. What I have here again is like another unisex smell. This is from Replica, Mason Margiela, and this is Jazz Club, and this just smells like smoky cigars, wood, very lightly sweet. Like it smells like what you would assume a jazz club would smell like. Like that's the best way I could describe it. The name is 100% on point. That's exactly what it smells like to me. Cocktails and cigars. Exactly. Some people really like, is it By the Fireplace? I cannot stand By the Fireplace. There's like a note in there that just bothers me. It makes me not, I don't know what the note is, but it just bothers me. It makes me nauseous. Everyone raves about By the Fireplace, but I feel like Jazz Club is so much better. If you, again, like me, like unisex fragrances or a little bit more masculine fragrances, please try this. And it's better than By the Fireplace. And this is not up for debate. I just said what I said. The next one I have here is by Le Labo, and this is Tonka 25. And Tonka bean is one of my all-time favorite notes in fragrances. I use like maybe 3 sprays and it like projects and lasts like crazy. I know this one isn't super popular, but oh my God, you guys, it smells like sweet and resinous. Again, it's like unisex because I actually hadn't heard of this one. I would just happen to be at Le Labo and I was smelling it. So I was like, oh my God, this smells amazing. Bought it right there on the spot, and then I checked what was in it after. When I like went to Fragrantica, it said it was like a male fragrance, and I was like, no, it's not. And to be honest with you, I feel like it completely beats out, like, I know they're not in the same category. It smells so much better than Santal 33. And I'm not a huge Le Labo person. To be honest, I think there's like a few fragrances I've smelled that I like. Tonka, obviously, because I have it. I like Santal 33, but not for the price point. I like the one from Zara. I actually feel like I could tolerate that one. I do have that one. And another 13, to be honest, which I do really love, and it's on my wish list. It's so good, and I can't believe that people don't talk about it. The very last one I have is actually Angel's Share by Killian, and I know this is like the fragrance of all fragrances. The bottle, I love the like whiskey glass presentation of this bottle. I love the color of the juice. Like, I love when brands just put effort into their bottles. And this, you guys, worth every single penny. This is expensive, but it's just worth every single penny. It is so good. Boozy, whiskey, sweet. I remember I wore it out, and someone was like, oh my God, you smell like, oh my God, you smell so good. Oh my God, you smell so good. And she literally wrote down what it was. It's that, like, the projection, the longevity. I could smell this on my sweater for days. It is so freaking delicious, you guys. I'm not kidding. And I'm not a huge Killian girl. I will say that. A lot of their fragrances just don't do it for me. Let me say that. But this one, hands down, the best. I know they have it in a travel size too, but it's good, you guys. Like, good. That's all the fragrances I actually had to share with you guys for my part 2. Let me know what your favorite autumn or winter fragrances are, what you're like really excited to wear, or even like winter perfumes that you are looking forward to purchasing. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps out my channel. And you could follow me on my social media profiles. I'll put them somewhere on the screen. I also post more fragrance content there, on my TikTok, on my Instagram. So if you want to check those out, please do. Thank you so much, and